back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Bro, I'm excited for this one. We got Verb T. Always got time for the dad of the 4 owls, man. And when I saw that he was dropping a new track, I wanted to get on that so quickly. Couldn't do it on the weekend. Couldn't do it on Friday. So gotta do it Monday, right? So what a better way to start my day. What a better way to start the week. Verb T, Your Heart Deserves, produced by Vic Grimes. I almost said Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, for those fans of Walking Dead. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump in. See who's got for us.
Verb T, Vic Grimes, yeah. I hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Heart deserves, your heart deserves. Melt into the scenery at one with everything around us, in and out the different downers. We sit in clouds with different outlooks, reminisce and look ahead. We're back to cook again. No time for things you didn't do or should have said. We really never could forget. At times we find more when we're looking less. Time we should have spent wiser. You are,
bro, right? Like I always say, man, this I can always count on Verb T to open up your brain, make you think about shit, man, and think about in a different way of how Jam does, right? Jam will open up your brain and make you think about what he's saying and dissect that shit and break it apart, and because it can be so abstract, right? Verb T, that's why I call him the dad of the 4 owls. I always try to be the analytical, try to be the voice of reason, try to be that person that can sit down with my kids and be like, don't have to raise my voice, don't have to do any of that kind of shit. Just basically say, listen, this is the lesson you're going to learn from this decision you're about to make. And I can only tell you that. Sometimes you have to let your kids do shit. Sometimes you have to do shit, man. Sometimes you have to make a decision that you know is going to blow up in your face, but you make it anyway, and then it blows up in your face. And it's hard when you're a parent because you see kids about to do some shit and you're like, okay, I'm just going to let you know these are the 2, 3, 4 things that could very well happen if you do that and it blows up, right? And that's how I kind of feel like with Verb T. His tracks always, he does that shit to me. He makes me think about myself and my decisions and my future, and you know, and I wanted to stop it so many times there in the first couple bars, man. Like what he's saying, like that last part right before, the idea is sometimes we find more when we look less, man. And that's the idea of just slowing shit down and being appreciative of what you have. Stop looking for the next thing. Stop looking for the next person. Stop looking for the next anything. Maybe take a look around, man. Smell those roses. Just look around and see what you have. See the people you're with and realizing that these are the people who are important to you. We spend so much time trying to get people who don't like us and who will never like us. We spend so much time trying to get them to like us, and it's never going to work, man. And kids are the worst at that. But yeah, man, this stop looking and maybe you'll understand that you all are already blessed with so much. Just blessed with so much, man. And the idea too, I want to bring it all the way back, but I won't bring it all the way back. But the idea too is that we can all be in very similar situations, but everyone will look at it a different way, right? And that's a great way of putting it too, because some people will see difficult situations as a learning experience. Other people will see it as, well, there is, my life is sticking in and breaking it off again, and now I'm fucked and I'm never going to recover from this. And then they go into deep depression, maybe fall off their treatment plan, start doing drugs again, and their life goes into a spiral. Or they can say, well, fuck, this is a lesson I had to learn. I'm better for it, having learned this lesson. But this is a lot of talking right off the start, but this is what he does, man. So fuck it, I am going to bring it back and give you what your heart deserves, and that's more Verb T without me talking so much.
Verb T, Vic Grimes, I hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Heart deserves. Your heart deserves. Melt into the scenery at one with everything around us, in and out the different downers. We sit in clouds with different outlooks, reminisce and look ahead. We're back to cook again. No time for things you didn't do or should have said. We really never could forget. At times we find more when we're looking less. Time we should have spent wiser. You ask, could you get a stamp of approval? But there's some shit I think we should address. Even when I'm looking rugged shit, I'm looking fresh. Well, feeling it, you just immediate and won't last. On the window with the car when I roll past, they showed love that put a spark in my old heart. Don't laugh, wake me when the show starts. Don't start, I've been working so hard, chilling too, been on some adventures. Came back as the living proof, see them all up in a flat like a chicken coop. Settle down, calm your nerves, try and stand with a poise they can't disturb. Took time with a lesson that was hard to learn. I hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Your heart deserves, your heart deserves. Hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Your heart deserves, heart deserves. Hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. They said that they don't wanna know about your pain, and you don't wanna show it in your face. It felt like life could be over in a day. I was just hoping we were sober when we wake. Lost in the emotion where we stayed, to the point that we hold it in and pray. See the traps we were hoping to evade, looking for the moment to escape. Stay focused on the frame, I'm trying to see the wider view opening again. Path got deeper, trying to soldier the terrain. Heart stays molded to the shame of not being able to break free, soaking in the rain. Could you be my shelter? Tried to be your helper, saw more.
I want to bring this back just a tiny little bit here, because it kind of goes back to what I was talking about, is knowing that mistake. He's saying you kind of see those traps, but you try to avoid them, but at the same time you still willingly go in, right? You see them and you go in, and you put yourself in those situations that trap is going to snag you, man, and keep you down from where you're trying to get to. And I really do love that part where he's talking about is the love that he got was like that spark in an old heart, right? And I love that, because me, Jake, and Danny were all talking after we saw the Owls in Bristol, man. Like, Verb T has some energy, man. If you've never seen him in rock a show in person, you're missing out, man. I mean, all these cats, all four of these cats, and you want to put Jazz on there too, man, as part of the 4 Owls. Like, all these guys just make the show unforgettable. But when you see Verb T, he's just out there, man, and he's got this energy, and it's like you can tell that he absolutely loves doing this thing, and the idea that maybe there's some times where he's like, maybe I'm too old for this shit. But then he gets that love, he gets the crowd's emotion to him. He's just that professional, right? But it gets that old heart, leaves that spark in there, man. Makes him want to come back, makes him want to put out a new album. And that's why I always say, man, show these cats some love, man, because they do it for us too. They really do. And he said a lot here, and I ain't gonna bring it back too far, but he's speaking, man. He's educating like always.
Face. It felt like life could be over in a day. I was just hoping we were sober when we wake. Lost in the emotion where we stayed, to the point that we hold it in and pray. See the traps we were hoping to evade, looking for the moment to escape. Stay focused on the frame, I'm trying to see the wider view opening again. Path got deeper, trying to soldier the terrain. Heart stays molded to the shame of not being able to break free, soaking in the rain. Could you be my shelter? Tried to be your helper, saw move vibing and I felt numb. Looking to the sky and then I felt up, saying I could do much better by myself, dumb. If they show love, then you should show it back. Came to understand it deeper as an older man. You gotta take charge and control your plans. I wanna see you flourish, plus wanna see you shine. Think about everything that you could be in time. I'm talking higher purpose, so try to search it. You might deserve it, or you might try to swerve it. Might try for average, might try for perfect. Been trying to understand how the timeline is turning. Settle down.
I just want to hear that whole part again, man. For any of you cats that need to hear this again. This is absolutely brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant, man. I ain't got nothing to say about it other than it's brilliant.
Vibing and I felt numb. Looking to the sky and then I felt up, saying I could do much better by myself, dumb. If they show love, then you should show it back. Came to understand it deeper as an older man. You gotta take charge and control your plan. I wanna see you flourish, plus wanna see you shine. Think about everything that you could be in time. I'm talking higher purpose, so try to search it. You might deserve it, or you might try to swerve it. Might try for average, might try for perfect. Been trying to understand how the timeline is turning. Settle down, calm your nerves. Try and stand with a poise. They
I ain't gonna lie, man. That part makes me emotional. Maybe it's because I'm as old and I'm gonna be turning 50 in January. God damn. But something about that, man. Something about that end of that verse. It stirs something in me. It's so brilliant. It's just absolutely brilliant. His words here.
They show love, then you should show it back. Came to understand it deeper as an older man. You gotta take charge and control your plan. I wanna see you flourish, plus wanna see you shine. Think about everything that you could be in time. I'm talking higher purpose, so try to search it. You might deserve it, or you might try to swerve it. Might try for average, might try for perfect. Been trying to understand how the timeline is turning. Settle down, calm your nerves. Try and stand with a poise they can't disturb. Took time with a lesson that was hard to learn. I hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Your heart deserves, your heart deserves. Hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Your heart deserves, heart deserves. Hope you get the rewards your heart deserves. Talking higher purpose, try to search it. You might deserve it, or you might try to swerve it. Might try for average, might try for perfect. But trying to understand how the timeline is turning. Turning, your heart deserves the rewards your heart deserves. Your heart deserves, heart deserves. Your heart deserves.
Big up, Vic, man. This production is dope too. Really enjoyed that. This whole track, man, I'm in love with this track, and I love that Verb T is coming back with something, man. Need Verb T in my life, man. The dude is special, and this track's special. And I don't understand why that. Well, I shouldn't say that. I understand. I do understand why that whole part, man, makes me emotional, and it really does speak to me on a lot of levels, especially today. I needed that shit. So yeah, man, cool track. Big ups to both of you cats, man. Big ups High Focus. Big ups to all you cats, man, coming here each and every day. Big up Lou for pointing this track out to me. Like I, you know, you always do it, and I appreciate you, man. You always make sure that I know when a High Focus track drops. I always know, but you let me know. I appreciate you, man. I truly do. Appreciate you. Hey, love this track. Love you guys for being here. Make sure you show them some love, man. Go to the YouTube channel, stream it, buy it, pre-order the album when the opportunity comes, man. Make sure you do what you can. It doesn't have to cost you a cent to show them love, and I love you guys again. And until next time, stay safe. Be good to each other.